Hello, everyone. Welcome to Destiny Talk Show. I'm your host, Donna, and today we have Miss Ciera in the building, and as always, Toonswork Media is in the building. How you doing, Ciera?
I'm doing amazing. I'm blessed. I'm so happy and excited.
I'm so happy to have you here, and especially with this new clothing line you got going on out here. But before we get into your clothing line, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Whew. Well, I guess I'll start from the beginning because we are just pretty much starting from scratch. I am actually at a place right now that I am starting from scratch in my life, but I will say originally I'm from Chicago. I came here when I was about 11, and it's just been an up and down roller coaster, back and forth, back and forth. My mother, she brung me here, but she didn't want to stay, so it was something different about Buffalo that I was like, this fits me more. And I just kind of been, doing my thing here. I started as, I guess you could say, an entrepreneur really, really young. So I just had several businesses, but coming from Chicago, it's like you just kind of have that, I guess, that hustle mentality. Yeah, so I just really just started from like nothing and just like started doing different things, but I finally found something that is for me, be you, along the way of, going through all of the things and everything. This is where I am.
Oh, sounds good. Sounds great from Chicago. Woo! Yeah. That's the city everybody talk about. That's a hustling city and dangerous.
Yeah. So I had to
get away. Yeah. Well, I know.
I mean, not that anywhere is better.
Yeah. Right. I mean, you always got there, obstacles going on anywhere you go. So It doesn't matter where you go at. It's something there, something wrong there. But be you. Where did you get that from?
Like I said, from scratch. I literally was at a really dark place in my life where I had to start over. I lost all my friends. The relationship that I was in a really dark depression. I was drinking every day. I was screaming for help. I was screaming for help. So I got to a place where I was like, okay, who am I? What am I doing? What's going on? And I just really wanted to be myself and find who I was. And after getting out of that depression, or even just starting to heal, God brought it to me. He said, I want you to just be you. And that was just something that was put into my heart that I just kind of went with it.
Wow.
And it really started first as just a support group to help other people with their depression, with their anxiety, with whatever. Because I've been through so much. I know God took me through those things so that I could help other people.
Right.
So I was like, what y'all got going on? Let me help you to feel better about yourself. And I feel like that's where it all begins at. You just, beginning to be yourself, finding yourself, and just, knowing who you are.
And that's very true, because some of us don't know who we are to this day. And I always say this, and I always will. It's just going to be a part of my self-love event. That's August 29th on Harmonia Street, and tickets only. It's only going to be 50 people in there, but she'll be there speaking up on some things there. Going to be great. Excited to have you there.
I'm so excited.
But wasn't before you did Be You, in your clothing line, you were starting a weight thing.
Mm-hmm. I work for a company called Total Life Changes, which when I was in that dark place, I was very overweight. I was unhappy. I was, drinking every day. So I was literally blacking out to the point where I was like drunk. So I couldn't even know what I was doing. But I just got to a place where I was just like fed up with myself. I was almost 260. I was like, I can't do this. But it was, mostly because of my son that I was like, I can't do this. Like I have to make a change. And I was just so unhealthy that it made me feel like I hated myself. I didn't want to live no more. So I was presented with the opportunity originally in 2016 to, sow the tea. But, we were like, that don't work. Who about to do some products?
Right.
I ain't about to, So I was like, I'm going to try it. But I actually had lost 9 pounds in my first 7 days.
Oh, wow.
But at the time, I was doing so much other stuff. I had my hands in so many different pots. I was like, I'm just going to put this to the side. So I tried it that one time, and I just left it alone. So fast forward back to I was in that very dark place, overweight. I was like, you know what? I want to, start back doing this tea that I had been, thinking about, and not originally wanting to go back in and to sell it, but just because I wanted to feel better about myself. So once I started drinking it and, I incorporated a few other products, it was just like the weight was falling off. I started feeling better about myself. And then that whole mix of everything, that's when I came up with BU. But I had lost over 50 pounds.
Wow, congratulations.
I was like, it wasn't even just the weight. It was just the weight of everything that I was going through that I was just like, I need to, make a change. And the products helped me, but, of course, first and foremost, God was just, whew.
God is amazing, ain't he though?
Yes.
Won't he do it?
Yes.
Yes, he will.
Every time.
Amen to that.
Every time, all the time.
That's right. And I love your energy and everything. And I remember you for so many years, and I just saw you had grew so much, like from this Ciera to this Ciera. And I just want to just congratulate you. You look great. You look beautiful, But BU, I love your BU clothing line. But before you did BU, if I'm not mistaken, you did something with the Buffalo Bills, right? The little logo shirt or sweater or something like that you did?
It was part of BU. It was part of BU. So with BU, I customize everything that I do. BU is my actual brand, but I do like if somebody else, special requests something, then I'll do anything like that. But because, we're in Buffalo, I felt like everybody loved the Buffalo Bills, so I did make quite a few hoodies was requested for Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was great. I like that.
Yeah.
But let's go back to BU. I love the fact that you knew that you was going to a dark place and you just had to find a way to find yourself. And to find yourself, you got to go. Sometimes we got to go through the struggles to get where we need to be. Right. We got to go into that step of life. But you found that life and you found it in BU. So how is BU doing out there?
Like I said, I am in a place where I'm rebuilding. I've been sleeping on myself. Like you said, I was doing the total life changes, and I was giving so much of myself to TOC that I was neglecting BU, and BU is my own business. So, TOC is technically still working for somebody else. So I, just had went through some changes, and I was like, why am I not pushing my own business? Why am I not pushing my own dreams? And they say God not gonna bless nothing that He ain't sent. Right. So I started going through some stuff with TOC, and I was like, whoa, hold on, what's going on? And I was like, why am I not working on BU? And I just, like I said, I was sleeping on myself. And I said, you know what? It's time for me to really just get up and go. So where I am now, I'm really just I'm rebranding. I'm starting over. I'm back to pushing it out there. So that's why I was, excited to come on here. Because I'm like, yes, I'm starting over. I'm getting the name out there. But it's the purpose behind it. Is that dark place? I don't want nobody to feel like that. Right. I don't want anybody to get to that place where they like, I don't want to live. Because I've been there. So it's like, if I can help at least one person, two people, a handful of people to at least, if not avoid it, but to get out of it or to at least feel better about themselves, like that's what really means more to me.
And you did your job. And what we don't understand, we do, a lot of us women and men, we put ourselves on the back burner for so many other people. We lose what we supposed to be doing. And I can vouch for that, exactly what you're saying. There's many times I help so many different people out there, and I realize, like, hold up, time out. Why am I not pushing myself to the front line? Yeah. Why am I putting myself in the back burner for everybody else and trying to help them shine, only to get burned by them? Not everybody, but for some of them. Yeah. I was like, no, let's stop this. Time out. Let's put you back up in front. So sometimes we got to understand, we got to love ourselves enough to know that enough is enough, that, you are no longer ahead of me. Only one ahead of me is God. I help you to a certain extent, but at the day, I can't help you no more, because simple fact is you can't help yourself. You just looking to feed off of somebody else. Right. If you feed off somebody else, then that's not a good sign either. Yeah. So I like that fact with you, that you understand that, and you did that you brought back, put you back first and everything like that. So so I see you got the BU slippers on.
I was so uncomfortable because I'm like, whatever. Today, like I said briefly, when I say the devil will try to attack you. Yeah, and I know. But when I say I'm blessed, I'm grateful. God is amazing. Like, I'm not letting nothing throw me off. Like,
and some things will throw you off. I'm quite sure right now, before we went live, we was talking about the shade and the hate and all that. How you feel about that? Like, how you tolerate it?
You know what? I think I had just got to a place where I'm like, God, just cover my ears, cover my eyes. If it's not meant to benefit me, if it's not meant to make me better, then I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. You know, ultimately, the only judgment I care about is God's. Right. But I had to get to that place. I had to lose everybody. Ooh. You know, I had to lose everything. I had to lose so much in order for me to get to a place where it was like, okay, I'm not tied to anything. I don't have any attachments to anything. So now it's like, I don't care what goes, who goes, whatever. Right. You know, so I just got to a place where I'm just like, whatever.
Because sometimes we get caught up in that.
Yeah.
You know, think about what everybody else is saying, or what they're gonna say about this, or what about this? Or they ain't gonna like this, so I'm not doing. And that's what we get caught up to. That person's not gonna like this. Oh, well, you know what? Let me change it. But did God tell you to change that?
That's right.
Because He's gonna take you through that turmoil, and then He's gonna bring you back out to paradise. You know what I'm saying? So you have to go through all that. You know. But yeah, I like to be you. I like your self-esteem, because your self-esteem have built up so much from when I known you from before to now. So I'm very happy for you. I'm very proud of you, most definitely. But however, let's go back just a little bit. Ciera, what makes Ciera? What makes you different and unique with your clothing line from anybody else's clothing line?
I think what makes it unique is the fact that I want everybody to be themselves. Like, I don't want to be like anybody else. I don't want it to be like any other clothing lines. I don't want it to be like, I want you to have a personal experience with me. Like, so it's not just something that you wear, it's something that you feel. Like, it's a vibe. Like, you just feel different when you're wearing it, because you feel like it's bringing out your inner confidence, your inner you, your inner everything. So that's what I wanted to reflect me. I wanted to reflect what I do, what I believe in, how I believe in myself. I want other people, when they wear it, to just feel that confident, like, yeah, this is me. I'm being me. Right. So that's just that's the goal behind it. That's the goal behind it, just for people to be, because we get so caught up in trying to, like you said, second guessing ourselves because of what other people might think or what they might say. Right. But if we can just get to a place where we don't care about that outside noise, and we just really find that inner peace within ourselves, like, you are untouchable. Right. And what do you say to people who feel like you're competing with them, or they're competing with you? Oh, I don't got no competition. God, right. When I say all I see is God. That's right. That's when I say my relationship with God has grown so much, even within these last few months. It had just became like, that's all I see. Like, I'm tunnel vision to God. I know everything else will line up once, my relationship. Well, it is lining up as I get closer to God. I just see it more clearly. So yeah, like I'm me. It's only one me in the whole world. Thank you. So that's why be you is be you. Right. It's like, it's only one. There's only one of you. So I push that. There's only one you. Own it. Right. Own that. Like, I know some people that got same first last name, but everybody is unique in their own way. Absolutely. It's only one person. And I always say that too, so I'm happy you said that. Because I always say, it's only one me. It's only one me and one you, so we can't be one another. You just find your niche and just take it from there. You know, there's no competition, ain't no nothing. Just be you. Be you. Right. At the end of the day, love yourself. Right. At the end of the day, just love yourself. And that's somewhere where we lack that too in the midst of everything. And then we get caught up in relationships that will bring you down and don't allow you to go forward with what you need to do. And you said woof. So, okay. Elaborate on that. Yeah, I feel like that's one of the reasons where it stemmed from, me going into that dark place. That was one of the biggest factors, because I was in a relationship where I was forcing the love. I was forcing, like, we gonna be together, we gonna figure this out. But God was like, no, you ain't supposed to be here. What are you doing? Like, and I went through everything, the ups and downs. Like, we went to counseling, we did everything possible, and it was just so negative. The longer I stayed in it, the darker my life got, the more miserable I got. And coming out of that, it made me realize that I was just accepting any relationship because I was just searching for love. It wasn't the person that I was in love with. It was the idea of me needing love, and the idea of being in love, wanting to be in a relationship. So once I realized that, once I got out of the relationship, it was like, wow, I never really wanted to be with you. I just wanted to be loved. Right. So I was just searching for love anywhere. And that's when I got out of that relationship, it was like, wow, this whole time I've been in these whatever relationships just to have love. and I was running from myself.
I can already
Because
say
I didn't want to love myself. I didn't want to face myself. And once I got to that place, I was like, okay, yeah. It's about me. But yeah, that relationship, I'm grateful for it though, because it taught me so much, and in other relationships as well. But that was the one. It was like, okay, Ciera, you gotta get yourself together now.
Right.
Because I knew that I would keep going through the same thing. It wasn't about the person. It was about me just trying to find love.
Yeah.
So,
And the love, finding something that's within yourself already. Right. That's what we fail to. We say in situations, and even when you're trying to do your business, we find out our business cannot expand because, one, we're not allowing it to grow, and the person that we are with not helping us to allow it to grow. So if you're with that person that's not allowing you to grow, then why are we still in it? Just like you said, because we wanted to feel that love. We want to be loved, but not realizing the love is deep within ourselves. Right. And if you don't love yourself, then who can love you? How can we sit here and say, oh, I want you to be you, but you ain't not about your own self.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a great thing. So what would you say to someone younger than you, like say a teenager, a 15-year-old who's trying to go with her clothing line and everything? What would you say to that person?
I think as far as like the clothing line part of it, I feel like it's something that you really have to be, like something that you really have to do. Like I've always been into fashion. So I like when I was growing up, I wanted to be a fashion designer, which I have so many gifts and talents, but it was something that I had for fashion. So that's why I did the clothing line, but I just felt like the mental part for me was what tied me to be you. So I feel like if you're doing a clothing line, you really have to be in it. Like it has to be something that you really want to do, you passionate about. That's one thing I've learned. You can't just do stuff just to do it.
Right.
So I think just finding like the foundation of it, like why do you want to do it, like your why do you want to do it, for me is important in anything that you do.
Right. Now, do you sit back and you draw out your designs before you do, or how you come about that?
When I first started, I did. Before I really like started putting out there, like I drew my own logo. I drew like dresses, anything that I wanted to like kind of do myself. I did start drawing it out, but now I just kind of go with it. I just do whatever comes to my mind. Or a lot of my orders are custom because they want to match up like shoes or sandals or whatever the case may be. Okay. So
have you take your clothing line to the next level as far as having models modeling your clothes besides yourself? Because I see you be rocking it.
Like I said, I am starting over, so that is something that I am looking to do. The only people that really model them is the people that buy them right now. But I haven't had like any shoots or modeling done yet. But that's my next step.
Okay. Now I see you got some underclothes stuff going on. I mean, is it just the shirts and underclothes and lingerie? Or no, you got the lingerie BU.
Oh, like well, it's not. It's just it's from like a my. Basically, like it's like my sexy collection.
Okay.
Because that goes deeper as well, because I back to being yourself and feeling confident. So I think us women, we just want to feel sexy. We want to feel beautiful. We want to feel pretty. We want to feel So that's why I wanted to bring that out. Just so, and even if it's for yourself, it don't even have to be for a man.
Right.
But even if it's for yourself, because at times I didn't even feel comfortable enough to wear that type of stuff, because I'd be like, I look too fat, or I'm uncomfortable.
Down in yourself.
But now I be at home, I be trying stuff on or wearing my own stuff, but it's for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, but I had added my my lingerie. I haven't been pushing it as much, like I said, but when I say I've been sleeping on myself, and I'm woke.
Now you're woke. Now you're seeing, oh, this is what I can do. Like, wow, you'd be amazed. Like, oh, I can really do this now,
Yes.
Like, thank you, Jesus, because I didn't know I had this talent. Mm-hmm. And now once you push all that negative to the side, the God will awaken you and say, okay, this is what you have. Go to the paper, go to the drawing board, and just draw it out and just do it. So what else could we be looking for with BU besides what you have out now?
Like I said, when I first started, it was originally supposed to be a support group. So that's something that I'm working on right now. I really want to get to the nitty gritty, the healing, the growing, the learning about ourselves, and just get into that place where we just comfortable with ourselves, and we just we got to dig. Right. It's going to be painful. But I know that support group, if we have, other, it don't even have to just be women. Right. A lot of people who I deal with are women, but everybody has something they got going on within them. So if we can just get together and give that support, because when I was going through it, I was alone, and well, I wasn't alone because I had God, but if I can just provide that type of support to other people who may be going through it, that's my goal. Like, you know, you don't got to go through it alone. Like,
Right.
I feel like if I could have had someone who just stepped in and said, I understand, and I'm going to help you through it, or even just, you don't even got to help me, just be there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just be that support that I need, just stand by my side, that type of thing. So that's what I want to do. I want to have a support group, whether it's virtual or in person. I know everything going on. I've been kind of, you know, up in the air about whether it be virtual or in person. But that's my goal, just to, you know, get people together and working together and healing together.
That's a great thing.
Yeah.
Now, do you feel like in this pandemic that we're living in right now, it's kind of hard to sell your products?
Yes, because it's like, it's between the policies, the, you know, people not being able to go outside, they like, where I'm gonna wear this to,
Right.
you know. So it's been, you know, it's been a little rocky, but like I said, I'm grateful. I'm blessed. I'm not worried about it. God said He gonna provide all my needs, so
Amen.
I'm not worried about it.
So what should we be expecting from you in the next couple of months?
Just definitely the support group. I really want to get that like forefront, like that's like immediately, but definitely fall collection.
Okay.
I haven't set it in stone yet, but definitely a fall collection. I'm bringing the hoodies back. I'm bringing the leggings, the sweatpants, and you know, that type of stuff. So.
Yeah, because in a minute it's gonna be winter. Like you only got one more month for summer.
Don't mind me.
It's gonna be winter in a minute. So yeah, we're gonna need those sweat clothes and everything back right now. But that's great. I applaud you for that. What is it there that you would like to say out there to the audience, to the people, to help heal them, to bring them to know who you are as Ciera and with your product Be You?
I would say definitely just learn yourself. Like, learn yourself. Get to know what you like, what you don't like. If it's people around you that are negative, like, you got to get away from them. Like, really just dig in. Like, we got to face ourselves. Like, we got to do what's uncomfortable. We got to dig within ourselves to figure out, you know, why are we hurting? Why are we running from ourselves? But you know what's crazy? I didn't even realize I was running from myself while I was doing it.
Right.
So I think just being aware of ourselves and like self-aware, just really pay attention to yourself.
Right.
That's really, like, I really feel like that's the biggest thing, because for so long I was just searching outside. I was men, alcohol, you know, clubbing. I was like, even friends, I was just trying to meet people. I was trying to cover up everything that, you know, I was running from. And now I just tell people, like, just find yourself.
Right. And having a great support group is also awesome too to have. You know, not everybody is going to be there for you, of course not, but you got to also find those people who's really truly going to be there to help push you to the next level. Like you want to do, you know, a little thing with Be You to understand, for people to understand, and you can help them out. You just got to get around the right people to help you. And that's kind of hard and difficult sometimes, but you could do it, and I will help you. So, you know, you just got to find that group of people for real. But where can they find your clothing line, and where they can find you at?
On Facebook, everything is my real name. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, everything is Ciera Dortch. First and last name, CIARADORTCH. Everything is my real name. I have a website that's linked to my Facebook page as well. It's BU Ciera. What is it? BU Ciera at bigcartel.com.
Okay. Something like that, right?
No.
Let's call your Facebook page.
I'll put in the comments once we done. But,
right.
Yes.
Well, I would like to thank you. I mean, again, you grew to a beautiful person, and I'm so proud of you. So happy for you. And I wish you nothing but success.
Thank you.
And I'd like to thank everyone. Thank you. I'd like to thank everybody for watching Destiny Talk Show here with Ciera. Again, we thank you. Stay blessed. Stay uplifted. Stay safe. And again, everybody who purchased my book, There's Nothing Like a Woman Scorn. Hey, I would like to thank you. I got some great things coming up for y'all who purchased it. I'm going to be signing y'all books and everything. And also, again, Self-Love, August 29th. Miss Ciera will be there speaking on stage. And also, we have some great performers that's going to be performing that night, and great speakers. And again, Toonswork Media, thank you so much. Mwah. Sign out.